Hi guys, this is Sheree from Divine Visions, and I'm bringing you your pick a card reading for a special message for April. We're going to be doing a very different kind of reading today. It's going to be based on love challenges and messages from Spirit. So there's guidance from Spirit to help you with your love connection. And we've also got 3 crystals in front of us today. Now, first up, I just wanted to say that in case any of you don't know, I have the community board on YouTube there. Like there's a tab that says community. Every day I'm posting up things if you want to check it out. I do Tuesday tarot and I do Monday meditations, Wednesday wisdom, you name it. There's a lot of different things I post up, and the Sunday spirit session videos as well. In case you're not aware and you'd like to just check in and see what messages might come up each day for you, you're welcome to do so. Thank you for the support on my channel as well. A lot of you have been really lovely. As you know, I have been struggling with energy and health issues, but it's not going to, knock me down for too long. I love doing this stuff, and this is my mission in life, I believe. So I love doing this. I want to help people. And so just going to go with the flow, see what I can do. Okay, so what I want you guys to do today is just focus on one of these crystals here. We've got the amethyst crystal, amethyst. We've got the smoky quartz crystal or the clear quartz crystal. Now, the amethyst is very much about spirituality. It's able to help with insomnia. It helps with tuning into the crown chakra. So it's very much about receiving that spiritual guidance and inner knowledge, divine wisdom, that kind of thing as well. It can help with. It can help people with headaches as well and sleep. It's very soothing, very relaxing. We've got the smoky quartz crystal. I love this quartz as well, because it's all about absorbing negativity. It can be used for psychic protection. Sometimes it's good for people who are, even amethyst is good for studying. I feel like this really helps people to feel a little bit in control of themselves if they've got anxiety, things like that. Really helps with that kind of thing. Then we've got the clear quartz crystal, which is all about clarity. It's a generator usually for, it amplifies energy. So if there's something you really want to focus on, and expand energy with, this is the kind of crystal to be looking at. It also helps with clear insight, that kind of thing as well. There's probably heaps more definitions and descriptions based on those crystals, but they're the main things that I'm tuning into right now for you guys. Now, just take a moment to focus on which one you would like. This will be reading 1, reading 2, and reading 3. Okay, guys? And I'll put the crystal names down in the description below. And feel free to comment. I love reading your comments. And, have a good day, guys. Okay, if you chose reading 1, the amethyst, I'm just going to move this over here for now. And I'm using a variety of cards today. I've got the Holland cards, Psychic Tarot for the Heart cards to start with. What I'm going to be doing is looking at, very quickly, it's going to be like a mini reading compared to like the twin flame soulmate readings that I do, where we're looking at your energy versus their energy as well. And what I want to do is sort of have a look at the main issue that's at hand in this particular connection. Okay, what is the main issue that's going on for you guys right now? Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Going to have a look at the Divine Oracle as well. This is my own deck that I created, the Divine Oracle. Wow, that came out. Okay, so we've got Release, which is the Death card in the tarot. but it's an actual positive card because it's talking about releasing the old, okay, and transforming yourselves into, you know, it could be that you're transforming yourselves into a whole new template, a whole new path together. It may be that you're individually reinventing yourselves in some way. You're letting go of something from the past. There's healing required with this. I feel a grieving process has occurred for you guys, or it's happening now. So it could be that you guys are in separation, or it may just be that there's some challenges that really need to be sorted through right now, and that there is a crunch time now. It's like, I need to release this stuff once and for all. I'm sick and tired of carrying this stuff around, you know. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's a burden. And now, it's only now, you know, that you're starting to see, both of you, visualize in your mind's eye, or have that psychic insight looking into the future, being able to see perhaps how it can be. But that might also be a challenge. So we're going to have a look at the challenges in a moment, okay? About insight, being able to see how is it going to be once this stuff is released. I get a lot of fear around this as well. You know, some people are like, oh no, I'm ready to jump into the new. You know, I'm ready to let go of the old, jump into the new. Okay, sarah, whatever will be. That's coming through again, that actual quote. Because that was actually, I think, in the Twin Flame reading, one of the readings I did just recently. So it's interesting it's coming through again. So it could definitely be a Twin Flame reading, or, you know, a connection here as well. It doesn't have to be. You could be in a karmic or a soulmate connection as well. But basically what's going on, the main issue is there's a lot of changes going on in your relationship right now. And it needs you to have clarity. You guys need to have clarity as to see where you're going in this. There might be decisions to be made regarding whether you're staying together or not. Now, what do each of you, I'm just having a look here. Yes, we're going to have a look at the challenges that each of you are facing right now. Okay, so what I want to see with that, what the challenges each of you are having from that, what the challenges are. I just want to see, just bear with me guys, with the challenge. I just want to see what you need to surrender right now. Because I feel this is the challenge. You know, I feel that this is a part of the challenge. Look at this. Surrender to silence. That's just come out straight away. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. Now, this is amazing because this is all about letting go. And I feel that what you guys need to do is not get caught up in the drama too much. It's about withdrawing, going into a space of silence, being able to meditate, see it in your mind's eye how you want this transformation to take place, okay? That's what's going on there. Now, what I see, that's the main issue at hand, but I also want to see individually. That's what both of you need to do. What do you need to surrender to specifically? Well, flew out. Well, two of them. Two of them flew out for you. So surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And surrender to miracles. So be open to miracles occurring in your life. This is the changes you're going through. So feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. You're not trusting in yourself enough in this connection in the relationship. You've lost confidence in the relationship and that it can work. That's what's going on. And in yourself, there's something about yourself that you feel perhaps a little bit rejected with. Okay, so it's about being able to realize that you can manifest this transition, this transformation that you need. Wowza, that went flying across the room. Oh my God. Sorry guys, but that went flying. This is for them. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. So speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. So this person perhaps has been running around on tiptoes, you know, trying to, like walking on eggshells, trying to please everyone around them. Maybe they're feeling that they need to please you in some way. Maybe there's been some demands on the relationship. You'll know what this is about. Or perhaps this person also needs to stand up and learn to be assertive with their own boundaries or with what they want in the relationship, that kind of thing as well. It may be that they haven't stood up to someone that's been interfering in the relationship. It could be family, could be friendships, that kind of thing, and it's made you feel rejected. You know, that could be happening as well. Now, what I want to see is what each of you need from the connection, okay? So we're going to have a look at the Divine Oracle again. No, the Divine Love Oracle. I've got so many cards. These are my own that I created. The Surrender cards are from Judith Orloff. Now, so what do you need from the Divine Love Connection, this Divine Love Connection? What do you need from this? Okay, you got 2 cards. Oh, wow. You need commitment. Right, so it feels to me that you need to either feel confident enough to reach out and commit. You're going to know which side this belongs on. Or you want them to reach out and make a commitment to you, okay? But at the moment, you both got to go into that retreat of silence whilst in separation perhaps, or just have some time apart to be able to work out the changes that need to be done for this relationship to work within, okay, for that commitment to come about. So what does this person need? Oh my goodness. What does this person actually need from this connection with you? What do they need right now? Oh, wow. Okay, so they need time out. So they are... they're the ones that are really withdrawn, you know, they've really withdrawn. They're the ones that probably need space and are confused and don't know what's going on within themselves right now. And you're feeling a little bit wounded perhaps and need to retreat and work on your self-confidence and believe in the magic and miracles within yourself and that this can work, this relationship, okay? This person's probably trying to work out what they actually want in life with relationships. They're probably trying to work out what is love to them, you know, what is love? Where are they heading with this? So let's have a look what lessons your challenges are bringing to you both. Okay, so what lesson is your challenge bringing you? Well, the challenge, surrendering to silence, you know, that kind of thing as well. But what is the lesson in this for you, in this connection? To find joy, to be happy, even in times of being apart, okay? So by enjoying this moment, I'm giving thanks to God for my life. It's about being able to find that happiness and standing strong in your own power, in your own magic, okay? Being able to find that because this person can't give that to you right now. Theirs is forgiveness, okay? Forgiveness of self, or maybe even forgiveness of you if there's something that they feel they need to forgive you for. They're holding a grudge with something, so I'm willing to release old resentment so that I may enjoy my life. That's their lesson, okay? They're learning to forgive. They've got to soften their heart. And it could also be not even to do with you. It might be something else that's harmed. Someone else might have harmed them. There could have been an ex-partner or parents or siblings or anybody that they've been betrayed by or felt has been taking advantage of them. You know, there's some hurt that's been done to them and they are holding a grudge and it's affecting this connection. What do you need to bring into your heart right now? What do you need to bring into your heart right now? Well, there it is. So heaven and earth, this is all about balance, okay, between the heavenly realms and the earthly realms. It's about being able to go through that transformation. And you did choose the amethyst, which is the real spiritual like crystal here. It's the spiritual color, the purple. It's the royal color. And it's talking about gaining the wisdoms from the heavenly realms and bringing it down into the earth plane and grounding it. And you need to do that with your heart space. You need to bring that into your heart space. We're going to have a look at what else that's about here. All right, so let's have a look at what that's connected to for you. These are the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Linn. Mother Mary cards. These ones are from Doreen. They're just beautiful. Right, let's have, wow, look. Wow, look at this. Letting go. You have to let go for now. I surrendered joyously. There's the word joy to the ebbing and flowing of life. So you have to be able to go with the flow through heaven and through the connection with heaven and earth. No matter what is manifesting in your life, the miracles, whatever the universe is bringing into your physical reality right now, you've just got to go with the flow. Let it flow. Find your own joy, okay, in this time of silence right now. Enjoy the process of this transformation, okay? So what do they need to bring into their hearts right now? Clearing. See, they need to clear some energy. They have to cleanse their energy. They have to clear this resentments or whatever they're holding on to. There's definitely a feeling of, because they've been people pleasing, okay, and feel like they've been doing everything for somebody, that I still feel it's a past thing. They feel they've been giving everything to someone else in the past, and that's why perhaps they're not giving everything to you, because they have felt taken advantage of, or they're just low in energy. They don't have the energy to give anymore, and that's affecting this connection. So they need to clear that energy. They need to heal it. They need to transform that now in what am I saying, in that meditation space, in that place of silence right now, okay? That's what they need to do. So what else do they need to bring into their heart with that? Let's have a look. Oh, mate, so many. Oh, my God. If you watch my videos, you'd be amazed at how many times these just go flying everywhere. All right, what do they need to bring into their heart space with the clearing card, please? Oh, man. They need a lot by the looks of it. All right, come on. What are we looking at with the clearing card, please? Thank you. Now, this is Archangel Michael, right? This is the card. This is the angel, the archangel that comes in very strong, gives them courage to face things and the truth. And this is standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. So they have to bring this courage into their hearts. They have to bring boundaries into their life, okay? That makes so much sense with what's going on with the other cards there. And the temporary outcome for each of you right now, where is it? The temporary outcome, Sacred Traveller cards by Denise, Linn. I love these as well. For you, for your temporary outcome regarding this situation, temporary outcome for April. Wow. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. This is amazing. So you're going to go with the flow by the looks of it. You're going to have courage to face this within yourself, okay? You're going to bring these miracles in to your life right now. You're going to surrender to the miracles, surrender to the magic of who you are. Focus on yourself. You're going to let go with the flow, okay? And manifest this stuff. Calling upon the angels, the miracles. You're opening your arms to that now, letting it go. Whatever will be, remember? And bringing joy into your life right now. And knowing that in time, if it's meant to come together again, and if this person's doing what they need to do as well, this can come back together if that is something that you're struggling with. Wow, look at that. They have two. Wow, hang on. Oh, wow. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. This is their temporary outcome. This is amazing. So passion and pleasure savor your life. They are going to start, I feel, standing firm. They're going to start having boundaries up in their life. They're going to start healing that energy, clearing that energy that they needed to do. And this is just wonderful because it's showing me that they do need this place of silence. You both need this separation or time apart to go into that silence to both transform very differently. You're both transforming very differently, but it's amazing how it's going to be working for both of you. You're both going to come out quite refreshed, quite strong and full of courage, and this joy and spark is going to be back again in your lives, okay? And I do feel that you guys can work on it then towards, you know, whether you're going to be together and continue this path or not. It'll be more clear for you guys once you've gone through that transition, okay? So I hope that's really helped you, and love and blessings. Okay, guys, if you chose I've got the wrong one, this one. If you chose the Smoky Quartz crystal for reading number 2, let's have a look at what's going on for your love connection. I'm starting off with the Psychic Tarot for the heart cards, John Holland. Okay, so let's have a look at the main issue at hand, what's going on for you guys right now. The main issue, which could be the challenge, There it is. Wow, strengthening bonds. Now, this is the Ace of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. It talks about a golden opportunity, a new path forward, and it's a stable structure, okay? It's like what am I saying? It's like a strong foundation being built. It's something to build upon in the physical realm. Maybe that's something that is hard to do right now. I am seeing that this isn't the main issue, okay? So it could be that there's a new relationship as well that you're trying to manifest off the ground, you know, and it could be also that there's something that you're trying to make work and meet on that solid ground together and have this vision and direction to go on together, okay? It could be that you're getting to know somebody, but we're going to have a look at what's going on. So let's have a look at the surrender card. With this card right now, what is the main kind of energy around this? What do you have to kind of surrender to regarding this? There it is. Wow, look at this. Surrender your fear of intimacy. So you are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. This is so interesting to me because this is the new beginning, guys. This is the new path, okay? New path forward. Now, this could be somebody that you already have a connection with, that you've been together with for quite some time, and maybe that there's could be stops and starts. It could have been together and then separation, together and then separation. Could be that you're just starting to get to know someone and you're scared of this intimacy and jumping into something new with somebody as well. But this is surrounding both of you. So maybe I do feel like you're both hesitant to move forward. You want it to be a strong structure and path and foundation before jumping into something again. Okay, so let's have a look at what other cards are coming through here. This is your actual card. So your surrender card, what do you specifically need to surrender around this? Oh, there it goes. All right, you need to surrender to receiving support and love. So allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. You might be afraid to open your heart and receive love because you've been hurt before, okay? So it's about receiving the support and love. Maybe you've been the nurturer in your connection and you've found it hard to receive love from somebody. Or you haven't felt that you've received it enough, you know, as well. So there's a fear of loving again in the new connection. So let's have a look at what their surrender card is. What do they need to surrender to? Whoop. What does your person need to surrender to? Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So this person's holding back out of fear. You're holding back out of fear. This person may be overwhelmed by their feelings of passion. They might be really holding back this feeling for you on this new path. It's scary, but it's exciting at the same time. Let's have a look now at what each of you need from the connection, okay? So what do you need? Or actually, I was going to do the Divine Oracle, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing. Yeah, I want to have a look at this as well. So, okay, what do you need or want from this other person? I always do that. I feel like there's one that's just flown out somewhere. It's like it's gone into an invisible realm or something. All right, there they are. No, that's not it. Sorry. All right, what are we looking at? I want to have a look at the surrender to receiving support and love for you. I want to see what each of you need from the connection. I want to pick one of these each and also a Divine Love Oracle. Here we are. Wow, look at this. You need to manifest miracles. That's what you need in the connection. You need for this to work. You know, you really want this to work. You want it to be a beautiful, like it is a beautiful connection. I can feel the love. I do feel the love in this connection. I really do see the potential as well for this new path. But that's what you need. You need to trust in the miracles of being able to receive and receive and support. I mean, what am I saying? Receive supportive love. So let's see what they need from the connection. Oh, wow. They need a destined love, okay? That's why it's so passionate for them, I feel, because they're not shallow. They don't want something that's shallow with someone. They know this is a very special connection. It's a deep and meaningful connection. They're feeling how intense it is. So that's probably why there's a lot of fear there as well within them. So let's have a look at the Divine Oracle cards. Oh, wow. So, surge of love within 1 year. We're giving a time frame for you. So, within 1 year, you're going to be feeling this surge of love for this person. I feel like for you, you want something that's long-lasting. You want a miracle that's maybe you have had stops and starts with this person, and it hasn't even progressed for the whole full 12 months. You know, where it's just been beautiful love and stable and beautiful and growing, and it's this fresh path now with somebody. So, you just want something that's long-lasting. All right, not just for 1 year, but, you know, I feel like the surge of love, it's like building it upon that whole 12 months. And they're waiting out the storm. They're going through a phase of denial, okay? Within 8 weeks, I feel like this is the time frame for them that they're going to be working on this within themselves. So yes, there's a fear of intimacy. They're wearing a mask at the moment. It might be that they come across as a little bit shallow, or that they're hiding something, or they're not revealing everything to you. And this might be why you're a little bit hesitant in opening up as well, because you do feel this from them. It's not that they're deceptive or deceitful or anything like that. They're just waiting to see what they feel. They're kind of waiting it out. How they feel basically, and trying to get through their fears. But I feel like it's like over the next 8 weeks, they're trying to deal with that kind of a struggle. That's what's going on, because that's the challenges there as well. So let's have a look at what lessons are these challenges bringing you guys. What lessons are they bringing? Oh, far out. Okay, this is for you. What lesson is this bringing you? Okay, in this connection, what lesson are you learning? All right, there it goes. You're learning to be optimistic, all right? Because you are fearful that this is going to turn out and not work. So it's saying, I expect good things to happen, and they do. That's your affirmation, okay? That's what you've got to learn, to stay focused and optimistic, that you're going to manifest those miracles. What do they need to learn? All right, they got 2 cards. They need to learn. Yeah. Look at this, because at the moment they're in a place of denial, right? The mask. So they need to trust in what they're feeling is true. They need to trust in their own intuition and go with it. At the moment, they're scared of what they're feeling. It's intense. You know, they've had their own hurt and stuff in the past as well. And perhaps even with you, you've had a journey. They just need to learn that they need to be really honest with themselves, but they also need to be honest with you. Because if they're wearing this mask and they're fearful and holding back, you're going to be holding back, and you're not going to be open to receiving their love either. So it's kind of like a stalemate situation. But it's showing that they need to learn to trust in what they're seeing is the truth, and what they're feeling is the truth, okay? And I am lovingly honest with myself and others. I know that God, in his infinite wisdom and love, is answering my prayers right now. So he has to trust. He or she. I don't know why I just said he. That's interesting. But anyway, he or she has to trust. Okay, so let me now look at what each of you need to bring into your hearts right now, okay? What do you need to bring into your hearts right now? We've got the Angel, Ask an Angel cards by Blue Angel Gallery. These are beautiful cards too. So what do you need to bring into your heart right now? You need to be creative. Oh, this is beautiful. You need to express yourself creatively, whether it be writing or drawing or dancing, singing, whatever it is, some kind of creative expression, okay? You need to be doing that because I feel like you need to get into that energy of self-love, expression. Like you might find it hard to open up, right, to even receiving love. But how are you able to, you might be closed off to actually giving it in different ways too. So you're kind of closing off to other energies in life as well. So you might be fearing or feeling the lack of love and intimacy and support in a connection and may feel empty. So it's kind of like, well, you're not inspired to do these other things, but I feel like you will be, and that's something you need to bring into your heart space anyway to get to really know yourself. And let's see what else it says here with the Gateway Oracle. What do you need to bring into your heart space? Oh, look, savouring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. This is about something that you really enjoy doing. And art can be anything. I mean, creativity can be anything. It can be painting a garden. It could be doing your toenails, you know, putting some nail polish on, or going off and getting some, like a new fashion, new clothes for yourself, going off and getting reinventing yourself in some way. Could be that you want to paint the walls in your house or whatever it is. You've got to do something that brings you pleasure and that's just fun. I get the word fun. You need something that's light-hearted in your life, okay? And being able to tap into that within yourself, like there's something that you're probably very good at, maybe haven't touched in a long time. It could be something like, it could be art. Could be some kind of a hobby that you enjoy doing, but you just haven't had the time to or inspiration to. And it's saying, do it again, right? You can really learn through this. Now, what do they need to bring into their heart space? Wow. And I also get music. Some people like to write songs, play an instrument, that kind of thing as well. So what's in their heart space right now? What do they need to bring in, I mean? What do they need to bring in? Surrender. Look at this. They need to surrender to trust, to peace, right? To the truth. That's what they need to do. And they need to surrender to the transition that they're going through as well at the moment. Let's see what else that's to do with here. Oh, look, standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. So they have to be very sure. They have to be sure. They have to be, what's the word I'm trying to find? Determined. They have to really make themselves do this, you know. They're the only ones that can make themselves surrender to the change that they need. If they really want something, then they just have to let go of that fear and not be so stubborn in that, okay, and hold on to that fear that they have within themselves. But I do feel in time they will come out of that. Let's have a look at what the temporary outcome is right now. So let's have a look at the Sacred Traveller cards. We're going to have a look at the temporary outcome for you guys. So what's your temporary outcome? Your temporary outcome for this. Look at this, wandering path, enjoy the journey. This is beautiful because it shows me that this is to do with the creativity. It's you know, when somebody paints or something, it's like that form of expression. It's expression, it's creative. It's like there's no real rules on things, you know, and I feel like there's no particular destination. Anything can just be a masterpiece. Like you can have a masterpiece in anything that you do. And it's like your journey. You know what you want, right? There's that pathway we saw. We do see the pathway, but it's saying wandering path, right? At the moment, while this is happening, this fear of intimacy to get onto this path, even though it's still there, it's still happening, this is what needs to be done. You need to just allow yourself to not freak out and try and control the situation too much by closing off your heart. You need to remain optimistic. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey of where it might take you with this person. You don't need to worry about it too much. You know, I think some of you are in your minds too much. worrying about how it's going to turn out, looking at the future too much, looking at the destination rather than actually the journey that you're going on. So let's have a look at what their temporary outcome is going to be. Oh, wow. Where are we? They're all falling down. But this is also saying that you are going to enjoy the journey, so that's really good. They have 2 here. Oh, no, they've got 3. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So that's where a lot of their energy and focus is going to be at in the next, while they're actually waiting out the storm and trying to work out where they're at, because I do feel like some of them are feeling that they're not secure in their life yet. They're not at a point in themselves, okay, where they feel very grounded, perhaps even money-wise, that kind of thing in their life, and ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So at the moment, they're looking at this pathway as exciting, it's passionate, but there's this scary feeling because it's intense, and it's a building of a new connection or an existing connection, okay? There's a new path to work on, so it might be overwhelming knowing that it's going to be hard work. It's a long way forward. But having trust and standing firm, right? See how he's at the bottom? He's on that small boulders, he's on top of the mountain there, isn't he? There's valleys below. So that's amazing. So it shows he is going to ascend up to the mountain. He's going to be strong. See the flag? That's amazing to me. So it does actually represent he's going to be going up to that mountain. He's going to build his way up. That's amazing. And it's a voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. So he's going to surrender to that. That's amazing. He is going to surrender to this passion, how he feels for you and how he or she, I should say, is feeling for you, and move forward on that journey. That's just beautiful. That is amazing. So you guys have a bit of a way to go, but it looks like it's going to be really beautiful in the end. So I hope that's really helped you. Love and blessings. Hi guys, if you chose reading number 3 with the clear quartz crystal, we're going to be having a look at your connection, and we're going to start off with the psychic tarot for the heart cards, John Holland, to see where the main, or what the main issue might be at hand for you guys. It could be the challenge that's happening or whatever's going on right now for you, okay? So let's have a look. There it is. Got the nurture card, which is the Empress in the traditional tarot. It's beautiful abundance, it's luxury, it's divine growth, it's fertility, it's just beautiful nurturing energy here. I want to see what that's to do with here as well. So we're going to have a look at the surrender card for both of you. This is for both of you. There might be issues around nurturing the connection right now. I'm just going to have a look. What's the surrender card regarding this? Okay, we've got 2 for this one. So we've got surrender your belief in scarcity. So the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Now, I just want to say quickly, this is usually around abundance. It's somebody who's just growing in life and it's bountiful. It's feeling that there's prosperity, that you're guided, you're supported in life. It's just beautiful energy. And so to feel that maybe in the connection somebody's not getting nurtured, maybe there's a feeling of lack in the connection, that perhaps you're not receiving what you desire in this relationship. Perhaps even it could be on an individual level that each of you can't give to the relationship right now, as you both need to nurture yourselves individually, because we've then got this card which is surrender to complete healing. So open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional and spiritual healing. It does seem to me that this connection is in need of healing, but definitely individually both of you need that as well. So there is this fear of this, okay? There is a fear of it, of having lack, of something not being nurtured, a stagnant kind of feeling in the relationship perhaps, or just feeling that someone's not receiving what they really feel they deserve, what their worth is, what they're worthy of, you know, what they deserve. So let's have a look at what your specific surrender card is regarding this, okay? What do you need to specifically surrender to in this connection? guys. Surrender to play. Things have become too serious, okay? So take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So there's been a lot of energy being put into this, a lot of time and investments perhaps into this relationship or connection, and now you're feeling drained. So it's time to just socialise, play, do something for yourself, you know. Now, what's their surrender card? What do they specifically need to surrender to? Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Once again, it's talking about worth. So this person's also perhaps not feeling that they have been, nurtured in the connection. Perhaps there's something they're feeling they're lacking in the connection as well. So it feels to me that both of you are on this path of feeling that the other one's not giving as much as the other one is. It's really weird how that energy's coming up there. But both of you really do need to give to yourselves individually, as we saw before. I want to have a look at the Divine Oracle just to clarify perhaps what you both need from this connection as well, or what the challenges might be. Wow. This was yours. You've got 3. You've got peace in solitude, okay, spiritual growth, and new beginnings. Right, so they've all come out. Peace in solitude. You need to have time alone, okay? You need to have time to spend some time on your own, being creative perhaps, doing a creative hobby, going off and doing stuff that you enjoy doing, that's fun for you, that's allowing your soul to grow, and you're going to spiritually grow, okay, through this connection, and you're going to want to embark on a new path. And it may not be away from this person. There might still be connections. You might still be together, that kind of thing, but it's definitely a new path for you. Could be a new project, a new business you're taking off, or just some form of new energy coming through. But it's a confidence growing thing here as well. So let's have a look at them. What do they need? Wow. What do they need? That's one on the ground. Now they need to confront, right? They need to confront an issue within themselves, and it could be around an inner child kind of issue. It could be something from their childhood that's affecting their ability to give fully to this connection, or if there's insecurities arising on how they're being treated, or how they feel they're being treated, or that they're not getting enough from you, or whatever it is, there's an issue there they need to confront within themselves, okay? So we're going to have a look at the Divine Love Oracle. Could even be around children too. If they have children or want children, there's an issue around children as well, perhaps, that they just can't give for some reason to this connection as much as they need to, or they're fearful of just having lack. This is yours. You are always in my heart. That is your special message to them. They are always in your heart. You want to know that, you know, you're always in their heart. And I feel you are. I really do. I feel like you are. There we are. Denial. So they're going through some form of denial at the moment, but that's okay, because it's just a journey they've got to go through right now. I feel like this person's more the one that has, I'm not saying more issues than you, but it feels to me that there's some deep stuff for them to deal with that is affecting how they feel about themselves. They might come out and say things like, you don't deserve me, or you deserve better than me, or whatever it might be. There's something that they're lacking in self-esteem with here. And it may be that you also have mirrored each other in that way as well. But one of you is feeling really drained from the connection. So you do need time apart to just sort of get yourselves together, individually heal. I feel like for you, you're going to grow confidence and get your energy through your own special creative hobbies and things like that. Now let's have a look at what each of you are learning through this connection. What are your lessons? What are your lessons? What are you learning in this? So you're learning integrity. You're learning to walk your talk. You're learning to not be so passive. Perhaps you were at some stage just holding back and just not saying exactly assertively what you wanted from this. So I trust my ability to know what is true for me. You're starting to really look at something for what it is and realize that there's issues individually to work on, and it's not just their issue, it's not just yours, but takes two to tango type thing, and that you both need to nurture one another as well as individually for it to work. Walking your talk, that kind of thing is important in this. So what are they learning? What are they learning? Because you're learning to have a voice too, speaking up for yourself. And they're learning tenderness, okay? So they might come across as a bit switched off or closed off to you. I am both gentle and powerful. They can become a little bit aloof when they are in that insecurity or where they just start to pull back from the connection, okay? So that's what they're trying to or should be learning right now, is this tenderness, okay? Being soft-hearted, being not so serious in it as well. Now, what do we see? What do we see? What each of you need to bring into into your hearts right now? What do you need to bring into your heart right now? What do you need to bring into your heart right now? Surrender to peace, okay, and to the transition that's going on within you. That's what you need to bring into your heart right now, and that goes with this card. What are you bringing into your heart regarding peace? There's just so many cards. What are you bringing into your heart regarding peace? Surrendering to peace. Surrendering to the divine mystery of life. Being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. You're surrendering, okay? That's what's going to happen. So this is what you need to bring into your heart anyway. Allow things to happen as they're occurring right now in your life. You need to allow this to happen. Just to surrender, allow it to flow, okay? And what they're bringing into their heart, or what they need to, I should say, bring into their heart space right now. Well, there's two there. Illumination. And what's this one? Heaven and Earth, Archangel Metatron. So they need to see the lesson in this, I'm getting told. They really do, because the illumination is the light on the truth. It's the light of truth. So I feel like for them, there's something that they are in denial with. We do see the denial card. The light's coming in and shining it in for them. They might get defensive around certain situations. They might have to confront something that's really going to have them on a defensive side here. And it could be childhood-related stuff that's triggering for them that they need to work through. Or it may actually have to do with a family. If they have children, they might be going through some kind of custody battle or something where there's children, or finding it hard to have a connection with somebody if there's children involved. So it's just various messages in that. But they need to be able to also learn to tap into their tender side right here, their soft-hearted side. They feel that being tender is being weak, and it's not. Because I feel like they perhaps had issues with a mother who wasn't very nurturing to them, and that's why they might feel that they can't really heal fully in a connection and nurture it the way they need to. They just don't know how to. They haven't had that perhaps in their early childhood years, so they don't really know how to nurture a connection either. So that's what's going to be illuminated for them, and what needs to be brought into their heart is to illuminate the truth so they know how to bring in that wisdom and ground it into the 3D, into this connection, okay? So the temporary outcome for you both, this is your temporary outcome. Oh, beautiful. You are protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. You're really being looked after. I feel like when I look at this, it reminds me of Archangel Michael, but it also reminds me of Archangel Camuel, the relationship angel. So I feel like you are really being looked after to stay true to your integrity. Once again, Archangel Michael looks at integrity. He stands for integrity. And then you've got the Archangel Camuel, which is all about love and compassion and things like that for oneself. I feel like your outcome is that through this journey, whether you're together with this person or not together at this stage, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be protected as you grow through your own journey and learn to, you're spiritually growing in your own silence, in your own solitude, surrendering to play. And I just feel like going with the flow and allowing your creative spark to allow you to really, grow and flourish, that kind of thing. You're going to be nurtured in that way. And this person, whether they can choose to do that for themselves or not, but they do have some inner demons, some heavier stuff than you, I feel, to go through, to work through. And all you've got to do is just be supportive. You don't have to get involved and be their counsellor, but you can be supportive and lend an ear and, care for them and tell them that you love them or you're caring for them. But you don't have to necessarily be dragged down by it either. That's what's going on there. So let's have a look at, well, hang on. These cards are really thick and they're very hard to shuffle on. Now, let's have a look at their temporary outcome for April. Wow, this is beautiful. Navigating by the stars. Follow your bliss. So I feel like what's interesting, because we have the heaven and earth cards here too in the illumination, I do feel that at times at night, I really do feel this person is perhaps a night owl, or they're just really in their thoughts at night time. Okay, I can see them in their thoughts and they're really in deep thought, and they're thinking about their life and what they need to confront, and this is their outcome. They are going to follow their bliss. They are going to be guided by that star, by the universe. They're going to be finding that path. They're going to be finding the destination where they need to go. I do feel like that is coming in for them because it is being illuminated for them. And they need to trust in their heart and what they need to do. They need to let go of something. They're very stubborn. And I just feel like they will. Once they're able to follow their own passions in life, because this person, for some reason, is closed off to their own creativity as well. There might be some stifled energy there for them. So once they're able to clear that, I feel like this connection can then start to be nurtured, because they aren't allowing it even in for themselves right now. But once they do, they're going to feel better about themselves. They're following their bliss. Be more inspired. You're going to see a sparkle in their eye. It's almost like they've woken up kind of thing to something within themselves. So that denial will move and shift. And that's amazing. That is really awesome. So I hope that's helped you guys, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.